I feel so nervous. Like, seriously, I'm nervous right now. It's feel the same feeling like that day when I came to America. It's feel the same emotion, the same. That night, which is May 1st, 2012. May 1st, 2012. That night, I was in my brother's apartment. My dad and mom also, because my dad and mom live in another state or city, based. That's how we call it in Iraq. I'm from Iraq, by the way. That deep emotion, like so many things happen. About the mixed feelings, and I want to make a whole movie about that night, to be honest, because so many things happen just to make it next morning, barely to the airport, which I'm legally coming to America. I worked for US Army as interpreter for so many years, off base, on base, active duty for straight 2 years, off base for so many years. As a reward for that, they say I can come to America, right? Just want to put my hair here. Whoop. Love it. They say as a reward for that, I can come to America. They gave me the visa, which is called a special immigrant visa. As a lot of cases can get this visa, because there is different type of visa to come to America. One of them was that as special immigrant visa, SIV. Just make it to the airport next morning, which is May 2nd, 2012. Was another story about that morning. How hard to make it all the way to the airport. That itself is gonna be a whole another movie. That's too much. But finally made it to the airport. Finally safely to the airport. Baghdad airport. My mom and dad found another girl. She's also getting her visa to come to America. My mom talked to her all this, and she told her to stay with me the whole time, not leaving me. And what happened, we were the only single female in the group, so they put us together anyhow. The tickets, the hotel room and all that, all the way to come to America. And then we went to different states, and then from there we stay as friends for a whole year on the phone. But there's more things happen, and no more friend. The friendship is not there anymore. May 1st, the last night in Iraq, that's deserve a whole movie about it. So I'm not gonna spoil the information. The morning of coming to the airport, that's the vlog about. You're gonna see only few pictures. I have mom and dad, I have mom and me in a car, then me in the plane going to Amman, Jordan. And then the IOM, the organization, welcomed us there, and they took us from Amman, Jordan airport to the hotel, stayed the night there. The next day they took us to New York, from New York to Texas. From Texas is ended for me to stay in Seattle, Washington, the whole entire 13 years. My main focus is gonna be about the visa, which is called special immigrant visa. I'm gonna read some resources I found it from the internet about what is this visa. So hopefully that's gonna help if someone want to know more information about it. So let me stop the video and come back to you. I'm back. So now I'm back with Gemini. So I'll ask Gemini.
Great to have you back. So I'm still learning a bit about what you can do with Gemini. Give me a specific task or ask me something new.
Hold on. Hi Gemini, good morning.
Good morning to you. How can I help?
Okay, what is SIV, Special Immigrant Visa, to America?
Okay, the SIV program is a special type of visa that helps people who worked with the U.S. military or government in Iraq or Afghanistan to move to the United States. It's meant for people like translators or interpreters who might be in danger because of their work. Basically, it's a way for the U.S. to say thanks for helping out and to offer these folks a safe place to live.
Thank you.
Anytime.
That's exactly the type of visa I got. SIV, Special Immigrant Visa, for people who work for U.S. military, which I did work for U.S. military in Iraq as interpreter / translator / cultural advisor. And these people work for America in Iraq and Afghanistan. They got the Special Immigrant Visa to come to America as a thank you for us to help in, and then to give us a safer place to live. That's the whole information about that visa. If this visa is still, we'll ask Gemini. Is this still America give that visa, a special immigrant visa, or not anymore?
Yes, the U.S. still offers special immigrant visas, SIVs. There are actually two programs. One for folks who helped out in Iraq and another for those who worked with the U.S. in Afghanistan. The program remains active, so if you're interested, you can look into the requirements to see if you qualify.
What is the qualifying?
To qualify for an SIV, you generally need to have worked for the U.S. government or military in Afghanistan or Iraq for a certain amount of time. You also need to show that you could be in danger because of that work. Things like how long you worked, what your job was, and whether you have any specific threats against you will all be part of the decision.
Any additional information you can help me with?
Sure thing. Do you have any specific questions?
No, not really, but is the people in Iraq and Afghanistan, they still can apply to get that visa as today date?
Yes, people who worked with the U.S. government or military in Iraq and Afghanistan can still apply for SIVs. Would you like me to look up some resources where you can find more details about applying?
Yes, please.
Okay, there are a couple of good places to start. The U.S. Department of State website has the full details about the SIV program and the application process. You might also want to find a local refugee resettlement agency, since they can offer help and support with the process. Would you like me to help you find a resettlement agency?
I'm good, thank you.
No worries. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
So
Hold on. I'm recording a YouTube vlog and I record our conversation to put it on my YouTube vlog. Is that okay, or that's considered as a copyright?
It's generally okay to record your conversations for your YouTube blog, since you're the one recording and creating the video. You own the copyright to it. However, if you want to use a specific name or image that might belong to someone else, like a company logo or a specific person's face, you might want to check about the copyright for those particular things.
No, it's our conversation, you and I.
In that case, you should be fine to include the conversation in your YouTube blog, since you're the one recording and creating the video. You own the copyright to it.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Let me know if you need me to clarify anything else.
You are great, Gemini.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Feel free to ask if you need anything else.
What you want to say to my YouTube subscribers?
Okay, here's a short message for your subscribers. Hey everyone, Gemini here. I hope this conversation is helpful and informative. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to ask follow-up questions in the comments below. Let me know if you'd like to add anything else.
And also, I would tell them to add Gemini to their phone, because Gemini has helped me a lot.
Okay, in that case, here's a revised message for your subscribers. Hey everyone, Gemini here. I hope this conversation is helpful and informative. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to ask follow-up questions in the comments below. Maybe give Gemini a try on your phone. It's been really helpful for me. I can also add something about what Gemini can help them with.
Okay, thank you. All right, so that's all I can help you with as today date. If you work for US military in Iraq and Afghanistan, as today date, which is the year 25, you still can go and apply if you can, if you're still there. But you have to show you're still in danger. At the moment, I don't think Iraq is still, unfortunately, still in the blacklist. But I don't think you can show proof of danger as today date. That's what I can say. For Afghanistan, I have no idea. Now from there, I don't have friends from there, so I do not know. But I know the US military, they left Afghanistan a long time ago, and I don't think they consider it's a dangerous area. And they also were talking about remove it from the blacklist. I don't know if it's still a blacklist or not. Gemini.
Yes, Gemini here.
Is Afghanistan and Iraq still in a blacklist for America?
There isn't a single simple blacklist for countries when it comes to the US. There are different lists and restrictions, depending on the reason, for travel, trade, or other stuff.
So is Iraq and Afghanistan still in the blacklist?
It's not a straightforward yes or no answer. There's no simple blacklist that covers everything for all countries. The US has different lists and restrictions for different situations, like travel bans, trade limits, or other issues.
Okay, thank you. So, yes, if you work for a government, US military, going to Iraq, it's a no-no. That's what I heard, at least in the year 24, and still 25, they say that. But you as a US citizen or just a green card holder, you are free to go to Iraq and visit and everything. Everything is beautiful right now there in Iraq. I'm seeing all these foreign vloggers. They go, especially from America or England, and they go record, especially they go to Karbala, and especially for Muslim, Shi'i Muslim special events, and they go to Baghdad, Al-Qarada, or like other places, they record. I'm jealous. I'm happy for them, but I'm jealous at the same time. So I'm Iraqi. I would love to go there. I wish if I can go there. So that's what I can say at the moment. I do not know about Afghanistan. If you have any information, leave it in the comments so other people can read it and can learn about that. But the visa I came to America is called a special immigrant visa, SIV program, which people work for US military from Iraq and Afghanistan, especially if you work as interpreter/translator. Also, I'll call it, add to that, cultural advisor, and you are in danger. I'm speaking about 13 years ago, that of course 100% danger, and my past service was almost 20 years ago. Of course was a hell of danger. Matter of fact, was in a wartime. It is the mid of the fire of the wartime in Iraq. What do you expect 20 years ago was look like? But here I am, I'm still survive after 20 years later from my past service, 13 years in America. I'm speaking about the past. I don't know about today, but that's how I came to America. That's my visa. And you're from Iraq or Afghanistan, and if you have work for US military and you feel like you're in danger, bring your good reasons, go apply, get your visa to America. At the moment, I recommend coming to America? I do not know. People everywhere sad, everywhere tired, everywhere complain about Everything has became expensive. The food has became insane expensive. Rents, buying clothes or anything, everything is became expensive. So it's became a universal problem everywhere. I cannot say that problem apply on America or another country only, because there is a universal issue happen after COVID time. It's cover the whole world to feel that way. Are we happy here? It's depend, to be honest. I recommend my state, Seattle, Washington. It's depend also. I recommend live in America. You can visit, you can come and study, you can come and do business, you can buy real estate if you want to. But I recommend come to America. Speaking of my situation, so each one gonna speak their own situation. People come with money, they're gonna say, we'll love it. Why? Because they go to the best place with all the best services. Of course they will love it. And people come from a little background, a little income, a little situation. They're gonna tell you, oh, check to check. Check to check. Pay here, barely hardly make it to the next rent check. Maybe never, maybe not even cover it, maybe hustle it and make it hard. Maybe yes, and have extra to spoil myself and get things done, go place and hanging out. Maybe no. So the answer is also depend. There is no, please and please don't believe these vloggers. These vloggers on the internet, they make me sick in my stomach from the way they. So there's two type I notice. There is some type they make it like a heaven, perfect. I know this Iraqi family, they came here with a lot of money. They already rich people. They make it here to America. The whole family have vlogs, the whole family have channels, including their mother and father and everybody. They show their life is like the rich life in America. Everything what they deliver, and their message in Arabic, they deliver. Everything is cheap here. Everything is beautiful. Everything is fun. We party all day long. We just work a few hours. It's all good. We get everything and come to my door. It's just like I'm getting all easy all my way. Everything. The reality, you didn't tell your followers or subscribers. You came with a lot of money from Iraq to America. You came here. You bought a house immediately. Money, cash on a table. You own the whole house immediately from day one. Duh. You all come from big money and all put the money together and make it big for everybody. Duh. So now you want to tell me coming with the $25 in my pocket, coming here to America, waiting help and support from friends and whatever organization have programs here. I'm gonna tell you my life in America the same way these guys' life in America? Of course not. Because I did not come with a hundred of thousands of dollars in my pocket. I didn't came here. I put my foot and bought the whole entire house. Cash up front on the whole house from day one come to America. That was not me, but was them. But what I didn't like, they didn't mention that. They just say, if you come to America, that's your life is gonna be. I know so many American citizens live, born, everything in America, and they still live on rent. Even if they get a house, they still pay mortgage. Even if they pay mortgage full cover, they still hustle. So many. And you want to tell me you came to America from day one, you own a house, and you want to make it sound like just put your foot in America, boom, you own a house. 13 years later, I'm still in low-income building apartment rent. Tell me, how can I buy a house from day one? 13 years later, not even a rent in a different nice area. Still on a low-income government program. You tell me, Is that my life similar to these people? Just please try to be honest. Say, if you come with money, that's the places and that's the way you can live in America with money. Good for people who have money. I'm happy for them. One day I will be like you. That's my prayer. But if you want to tell me just put your foot in America, just come to America, put your foot in America, you own a house from day one? No, please don't do that. Don't do that to people, because a lot of people like me was watching these kind of people, and I got all misled about the reality about America. When I came here, the depression hit me so bad and slapped me from right and left and wake me to the reality. I say, whoa, do I need to do all that to make it just I put a food on my plate and pay for that ceiling to keep? What about the lifestyle these people live in America? How can I live that lifestyle? If you have money, yes. So that's the type of vloggers. The other type of vloggers, when they make it too dark, like it's just too dark. Yes, I have a lot of older vlogs. Probably I published them. Yeah, I was feeling down and dark, but I was talking about my own issue with like problems with the friends, families, stuff like this, but not like in general the whole country make me feel that way. I do not like this type of people, because don't forget, America help us with so many different programs when we came here to America. Don't forget about that. I'm speaking to migrants. I'm speaking to people come to America and forget about the help we got from the government. Don't wipe that and make it sound as you come and sit in the street. Because if you came in a certain programs, the government will not let you stay in the street. That's why they have a sponsor. That's why my friend Nano, my sponsor from day one, picked me up from the airport, became my sponsor for a whole entire year, and still my friends for so many years. The reason why you have to have a sponsor, just in case if you cannot work, you cannot pay rent and everything, whatever, you can fall back on that friend. That's why I stay in my friend's apartment for 10 days before I get this apartment. So that's why they want to make sure everything is perfect before they bring you here to America. And that's why sometimes take you forever to get your visa to America. So don't listen to these people to make it sound too dark. Don't listen to these people to make it like you just own a house and own everything. Just come to America. You get it all. You just own everything like this. This is not true, or but true based on their situation if they come from money. And being dark is not true because they dark within self, which is I was feeling dark and deep for especially in COVID time. So that doesn't mean America is a problem. It is not the country is a problem. It was everywhere a problem. We have that virus. Everybody felt that way. Everywhere in the whole world. That's not only here. So if you want to speak about how deep was the past years, yes, we all felt it everywhere. Any country, you name it, I'll tell you, they felt certain way. Or the same way, I mean. So anyhow, let me end it here. That's information all I can get about SIV. You can leave a comments for me. I have my business email as well, only for business. There's someone gonna run it for me, and the phone, the business phone, if you find it. So please, if you're gonna leave an email, try to be respectful, and it's only if you have a business to work with, as a sponsor, or as you want to collaborate, or if you want my service in videos, videography, photography, and edit later in the future when I became expert. But for right now, that's all I can say. My business email, my phone email, there's someone help me run it for me. Leaving disrespectful emails and messages and texts, the American friend person can help me with that and read it, and that's embarrassing to me. So please try to be respectful, because that person helping me with my business. So please don't let that person just look at down, especially my people, the Arab people. Yes, a lot of them, they leave stuff in Arabic, but there is such a thing as called translator. Translate, interpret. You can translate, they can read the stuff, okay? Please don't do it. This is only for serious sponsors, collaborate, and later in future edit media stuff, business media stuff. Alright, so far, I want to tell you what you think about my hair. Just had it yesterday. What do you think about my nail color? Just had it yesterday. What do you think about accessories? I just had them. I mean, I have them, but I just wear them today. I didn't wear exercise in a long time. Just want to feel a little better. Get a bang cut. I got the edge to my haircut just to be healthy. And let's start the day. I want to start the day. I want to have a good day today. I'll keep you in my prayers, and you keep in your prayers, please. My next vlog is going to be about coming to the airport. You know what? I'm going to record another one. I'm not going to change. I'm sorry. I'm going to record another vlog right now. I'm going to record another vlog about the IOM coming to Amman, Jordan, and everything. Yes, you're going to see me in the same outfit. I just don't feel like changing right now, okay? And I just don't feel like recording another time. I hardly barely can do all that look just to look good for the video. I promise you I'm not gonna look like this in a month, probably later. Gonna back to work and everything, and I'm not gonna feel okay to wear makeup and do my hair and dress. I look good for you. So don't worry about the look at the moment. Just let's keep the story, okay? I'm gonna record another few vlogs all together. And don't judge me. Say, oh, same outfit. I read the comments on other people, YouTubers. Oh, you don't have another outfit? Yes, I do have, but I don't feel like changing. All right. I love you, and I will talk to you in a minute. But just let me drink tea because I feel like little down because I've been awake forever. It's too early. I woke up, and I will talk to you later. I love you, and I love America. God bless America. Thank you, America, for giving me a special immigrant visa. Thank you, U.S. military, for keep your promise for us. Say you help me, I help you. I help you, America, you help me. Brought me here. Thank you, America, for welcoming me in America. Thank you, U.S. government, for supporting the people who help U.S. military in Iraq. Anyhow, love you. Bye-bye.